Hey guys, welcome back. It's Coach Bob, and today in this video, we're going to take a quick look at 3 power snatches that I did in today's strength workout and see if we can help Coach Bob get work on some tips to improve his power snatch. And to help with that, we're going to take a quick look at the CrossFit.com video on the power snatch. We're going to look at the points of performance. Then we're going to go over to the 3 snatches that I did today at my heavy set and see if we can identify a few things that I can work on. So let's go over and take a quick look at the CrossFit.com video. Here we go. We have the CrossFit.com video on the power snatch. So we're going to just let this play through. So the power snatch, we take the bar from the ground all the way overhead with one movement, bypassing the shoulders. We have the feet that are hip width apart, and we have that wide grip on the bar. We're going to use our hook grip. The shoulders are slightly in front of the bar in our setup. Our lumbar curve is maintained. Hips and shoulders are going to rise at the same rate. Heels are down and arms straight until the hips and legs extend. Torso rotates to a vertical position and the hips extend rapidly. Shoulders shrug followed by a pull under with the arms, and the bars received in a partial overhead squat. Then we stand all the way up. So those are the points of performance that we're going to use today for our video review. And I'll give you my reaction of the 3 snatches on my heavy set. And hopefully we'll be able to identify a few things that, a few points of performance that I can use to improve my snatch. So today, I got the video going on the heaviest set, and let's go ahead and rewind it a little bit. Here we go. All right, so we're just going to play through the 3 snatches and see if we can kind of see anything here. All right. I think I got about 115 pounds on the bar. I was a little disappointed because I really thought it was 125, and then I added it up at the end. It's only 115, but that's fine. All right. And then one more time. And then I'll point out some of the things that I'm seeing in the video. Be curious to see what you see as well. All right. So I took a look at this and I was trying to find a few things. That was my happy dance, by the way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was my happy dance, but I was glad that the snatches went off. All right. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of go through this. First thing, we have our feet are hip width apart. So we got our stance right. We have a wider grip on the bar, and this happens to be my snatch grip. I don't think it's too wide or too narrow. It does go across my hip crease. There was an earlier snatch I did where my grip was too narrow and it hit too low. So that's one way to know. I do have the hook grip, so I'm wrapping my fingers around my thumbs. That's going to give me a stronger grip. I did have some chalk, and I added that early on because I was like, whoa, I really don't have a good grip on the bar. So the hook grip and chalk definitely helps. So the first thing I notice is that for my setup, I probably have my hips too low. Although I'm not entirely sure. What I notice is that my hips start to rise before my chest. And so what that kind of tells me is that my hips and my shoulders are not rising at the same rate. I'm not really using my legs, driving my knees back effectively. And that's just putting more load on my hips and then slowing the whole movement down. So we'll take a look at that. Whoop. All right, so let's see if you saw that. So let's take a look. So what you're going to see is that the hips are going to start to shoot up before the chest really starts, their shoulders or the chest really starts to come up. Okay, there we go. And it's subtle, but you can see kind of like the angle now that I'm at. I'm over the bar more. So I think I really need to set myself up to be over the bar more, maybe hips a little higher. Okay, so that was the first thing I noticed. Second thing I noticed is that maybe my arms aren't fully straight here, and maybe I'm starting to bend my elbows. Yeah, certainly starting to bend my elbows a little bit early there. So let's see if I can pause it. Just boom. Oh, I paused it too soon, too late. It's going to be hard. It's moving fast. Okay. So I'm getting past the knees. My elbows are starting to bend, which I really, points of performance, I should have straight arms until I at least get that into the hips and then start with the high pull. So got to work on that. And this part here with the turnover, I think I'm getting my elbows higher than my shoulders. I think that's one thing I do like to get. Am I pulling high enough and that kind of a thing? Let's watch the next rep, see if we can see anything else here that we can hopefully help Coach Bob. All right, so this is the second rep. Same thing. Hips kind of rose a little bit early, so minor setup on just hips a little higher probably. There we go. Notice this one elbow's low versus this guy here. So that's my left arm. Is my left arm not as strong as my right? Probably not. Really working on my high pull could probably be helpful here to really try to get that bar up higher. Keep those elbows up above the shoulders for that quick turnover. And did you see that one? Okay. So there's a little bit of a press out at the top. So I need to get under the bar more. Okay. So here you can see I'm receiving the bar with bent elbows, and you don't want that. You don't want to receive the bar with bent elbows. So, Coach Bob needs to squat down a little bit more, maybe widening my feet out so I can actually squat a little better. So I can maybe have a quicker turnover there. And I think that would help. So Coach Bob just needs to pull under a little bit more, get a little lower, and a strong lockout here. Those arms need to be punching strong. Boom. Now he presses. and I felt that too. You can see I was like shaking my head a little bit. And the final rep, let's see if we see anything else here, and then we'll have our happy dance. All right, here we go. Yep, still have that press out. And I think all those things tend to kind of combine. If you are not getting a good setup, you're not going to get as much power on the bar. The bar's not going to go as high. Your high pull is not going to maybe be as high as you like. You're going to have to pull under more, and on and on. So, more work to do. And I appreciate you guys joining me today on this quick review of these 3 snatches and the points of performance for the Power Snatch. Thank you guys so much for coming along tonight. Take care and have a good night. Peace.